Here's why Apple's a little bit less evil this year, but just a little bit. iFixit has recently taken apart the new iPhone 14 and discovered that it's actually easier to repair than the previous generation, but just by a little bit. Basically, if you needed to replace the back of older iPhones or perhaps the battery, you actually needed to take off the display assembly first, which just made a whole bunch of repairs a living nightmare. Just like this channel. Wait, no, this channel's great and you should follow. Like right now. The only unfortunate part about the newer iPhones is that plenty of the parts still have software locks in place, which means that you could replace a component with a perfectly fine one and the phone can just be like, no. No. So this is very exciting and also very cool, but this is something that you just wouldn't expect because the form factor of the iPhone 14 hasn't actually changed, but Apple seems to have actually redesigned at least some of the internals, and it actually got a 7 out of 10 repairability score from iFixit because as far as this phone goes now, hardware-wise, it's actually totally fine to repair as a smartphone. It's easy to take apart, and then you have a few screws and brackets, and then you can replace components. But it did only get a 7 out of 10 because Apple is still software locking things, which obviously it still sucks. But here's the thing, it's nice to see Apple sort of go down this road of trying to be more repair friendly. Now, Apple definitely does not want to be more repair friendly. They do, in fact, want to sell you new devices. They don't really want you to prolong the life of your current device. They want you to buy the new shiny devices because that's just how they make more money. But right to repair movement has been gaining steam in the past few years. So Apple seems to just want to get ahead of the curve, you know, and just sort of get a little bit of a nicer reputation in the whole movement, I guess. So a very cool change, you know. It doesn't really matter if Apple does it for the right reasons or just for the PR reasons. The fact is that all of us consumers benefit when companies do something like this, and of course when Apple does a move like this, a lot of the other manufacturers follow. So very cool from Apple. Hopefully the trend continues, and if we didn't have software locks, that would be great. Maybe iPhone 15? Nope. Okay.